Is Homecomin Disney Springs' best restaurant?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Jay.
And I'm Sam.
And you're watching The Theme Park Foodies, and we're here at Disney Springs to eat at the quintessential Florida restaurant of Disney Springs, Chef Art Smith's Homecomin. Last time that we ate here, we actually never filmed this restaurant, but last time we ate here was 5 years ago, and I was literally full for 2 full days. I did not actually eat for 24 hours.
Yeah.
It's very starchy food, very filling food. Fried chicken. I remember the fried chicken last time was some of the best I've ever had. I think the best fried chicken at Walt Disney World, I remember saying last time I had it. They have a fried chicken and donuts. The donuts actually come from Everglazed, and Chef Art Smith has quite the history with Florida, right?
Yes. So he actually used to be Jeb Bush's personal chef. He worked for Oprah for a while, and they use like local ingredients. It's supposed to be like farm to table.
Yeah, a very starchy farm-to-table food. They put cheese in their potatoes. For those that don't know, Jeb Bush was actually the governor of Florida at one point. Obviously, George Bush's brother, former president. This is definitely one of the quintessential Disney Springs restaurants. If you're looking for the flavors of Florida, this is the place to go check it out. You can actually find them over, I believe it's the landing section. It's right across from Morimoto. We'll show you guys how to get there. Is there anything you have your eye on, Sam?
So many things.
I feel like there's some
chicken.
dessert.
They have really good fried green tomatoes, fried pickles. There's so many things. Oh, and there's a dessert trio.
Yes, I wanted to bring that up. So they have a pecan pie, chocolate pecan pie, that's 100 years old.
100-year-old recipe from the Smith family.
Smith family recipe. So we definitely have to try that out. I think there's like you said, a trio, so you get a few different things with it. All right, I'm excited. Are you ready?
They also have they also have really good cocktails. I love their sweet tea moonshine. So.
Yeah, the moonshine there is something to get. Especially moonshine is the flavor of the South. So, all right, I'm excited. Are you ready now?
I think so.
If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Join us while we find out whether Chef Art Smith's Homecomin is the best restaurant you can find at Disney Springs. All right, so Homecomin is one of the more confusing restaurants to get to here at Disney Springs. It's kind of in between 2 lands, but it's technically in the landing section of Disney Springs. The landing section is densely packed with great eats here. So if you are taking a car here, I probably recommend parking in the orange garage, in which you'll be let out in the west side section of Disney Springs. You'll kind of bear or head right, try to find some form of bridge. You'll find it right behind Morimoto and across from Deluxe Burger. Now, if you're taking the bus transportation, you'll actually be let out in Town Square, in which case you kind of just keep heading straight, find a bridge, see Deluxe Burger. It's going to be right across from Deluxe Burger. And if you're taking the boat transportation here, you're going to be allowed in the marketplace section of Disney Springs. You want to kind of keep bearing right, head over the bridge, past Paddlefish. Right there, you will be in the landing section. And you want to, again, tuck behind Morimoto. I usually say this at the beginning of the video, but this is actually part 2 of our 5-part series where we done our top 5 favorite Disney Springs restaurants. First one we dined at was Morimoto. This one is going to be on Homecomin. The other ones are Boathouse, Haleo, and Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. All right, we've been seated, and I want to say I love the aesthetic of this restaurant. So Chef Art Smith is actually from Florida. That's why I said quintessential flavors of Florida. So it kind of looks like a Florida shack. A lot of rustic wood aesthetics. If you actually look at the ceiling as you walk in, you look at the chandeliers, they are wrapped in potato sacks. They have a beautiful Florida sunset looming above you. There's some copper tones, and then also some very nice chairs. I'm actually sitting in a very comfortable chair right now. All right, let's break this menu down for you guys. All right, so they are known for these thigh-high chicken biscuits. Everybody loves them. I loved them too last time I had them, but I feel like we're gonna eat too much chicken if I get those. They also have deviled eggs, fried green tomatoes, fried pickles, bunch of puppies, Key West shrimp cocktail. Obviously, Key West is in Florida. The Jasper board. I feel like this has to have meaning to it because there's a sign outside that says like the Jasper Family Ranch. So there's got to be some meaning with Jasper there. And spicy cauliflower wings for the vegans out there. For salads, they have a fried chicken salad sandwich, a 1981 salad, which is new. They actually have some new items on here. A harvest salad and Audie Mae's chicken and dumplings. You can see all the sides right here. Lots of cheese. And we got the buns and such. These are your sandwiches. And I said that very New York. These are your sandwiches. We have the fried chicken sandwich, which is made with Art's famous fried chicken. The buttermilk is brined for 24 hours and then hand battered. It sounds really good. We also have a meatloaf sandwich and Art's hot chicken sandwich, catfish sandwich, country club, Cuban sandwich, Art burger. Wanted to bring up Jasper, we found out. Look this up on Google, thanks to Sam. It is the name of Art's hometown. And we have the main plates, Art's famous fried chicken. It's basically this, but this instead. It's a bone-in chicken. Then we have the meatloaf main plate, smothered fried chicken. They have skillet fried pollard, country fried steak, kitchen plate, char grilled chicken, St. Augustine mahi-mahi. That sounds good. And they got the chicken and donuts, their take on chicken and waffles. The donuts actually come from Everglazed. And we also have shrimp and grits. And on the back, we have the cocktails. You see all their different types of moonshine. They actually have a tasting flight that is $36. Moonshine margaritas, sweet tea shine. I think this is what you got, Sam, the sweet tea shine, right? Yeah. And then they also have a strawberry lemonade. Can't forget the blue hooch and the rum shine punch. Lots of stuff to tickle your fancy here. It's a lot of cocktails. I don't want to go over them, but I will scan them real quick. You can see there's some Florida flair here, Florida crush, cucumber cooler, mule shine. I'm sure that's a mule. Scroll down so you guys can see all of their wines. These are their beers. So they have some interesting like Florida flavored ones, and then some standard ones like Miller Lite, Michelob Ultra, things like that. All right, so Sam got herself a drink. This is the sweet tea shine. It is sweet tea, fresh squeezed lemon, and American-born Dixie moonshine.
And they use nugget ice, and they have agave straws, so they stay winning with that.
Agave straws are king, and nugget ice I feel like makes it perfectly cool.
It's so good. Like, it's strong, but because it's sweet tea, like, it's just so easily drinkable, so refreshing, nice fresh lemon in it. Sweet, but not overly sweet. And like, I drink one of these and like, I feel it. I know that I don't drink that often, so I am a lightweight, but like, these drinks make you feel good. I'm gonna give it a 9.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you like your moonshine. You're a true Southern belle from New York. So the appetizers are here, and Sam already took a bite of the fried pickles. She couldn't help herself. So these are fried pickles, hand-cut spears, are pickled in-house, crispy, fried, and served with a remoulade.
They give you so many. So if you're only 2 people, I don't know if I wouldn't get this appetizer, unless you want to bring them back to your room. I do think that this is like something for 3 or 4 people.
Sometimes fried pickles do get soggy, but we will be bringing some of these home because this is a lot of fried pickles.
That's why I ate one already, because there were so many. I'm like, nobody will notice if I have one.
But I gave you up.
Yeah, I know. You like to do that. They are incredibly crispy. The texture is almost just like the texture of on fried chicken. Like, it's not going to be like a panko soft, kind of coating. It's super crunchy, just like the chicken.
Let's try out that remoulade.
I'm going to give them a 9.
Well, so you've given 2 9s so far. I mean, we haven't gone 10 yet, but I'm wondering if he's going to eat more emotive.
Sips of that, like, it's probably just going to only go up from there.
So my turn was for the fried pickle. Let's see if I get a good crunch on this.
You're going to get a lot of crunch on that, not some crunch.
It's definitely the same batter they use with fried chicken. I tend to prefer the pickled chips. I think you get a smoother or a more favorable combination of the crispiness on the outside and soft on the inside. But let's try the remoulade. It's good, but I'm a pickled chips type of fan, not spear. I do like myself a spear. I think the coating is delicious.
We have like 17 of them left, so I wish you liked them a little more.
I'm gonna give them an 8. If it were if they were chips, I might go 9 or 10. But they're 8 for me because I'm just not a spear guy. All right, so these are the Church Lady deviled eggs, Southern-styled deviled eggs. That's all it says. It does have some bacon on top, so I guess that's the Southern style right there.
I mean, look at the presentation. I love it. It comes in like a ceramic little egg container. I'm gonna pick a smaller one so I get it all in one bite.
That is a big bite.
So incredibly creamy. Perfect texture. So creamy, so smooth. There's a little bit of paprika on it. The bacon was nice and crispy. Tangy mustard. I'm gonna go another 9.
You're a fan of art.
Also, we are eating at our top 5 restaurants, so you would think that the scores would be higher. I would hope.
Yeah, I would agree too. I'm waiting for our first 10. Beautifully plated, that's for sure. All right, this is a big mouthful.
Definitely better than the Festival of the Arts deviled eggs.
What makes that to me is the texture. The bacon is perfectly crispy. The top is very soft, and everything melts together. And then you get that little tiny, like kind of light chew from the white of the egg. Not chewy, just like a chew. And then it's a little bit of spice, I think, from paprika on top. I eat a lot of eggs, as you know, Sam.
We both eat a lot of eggs.
And our life has become more expensive recently. This is a perfect deviled egg to me. I'm gonna go 10. 10 to 10 for the deviled egg. If you like deviled eggs, to me, these are the deviled eggs to get. All right, so the entrees have been served. Sam went with the fried chicken sandwich. We decided there's Southern coleslaw as well. I am trying to find the best coleslaw in all of Walt Disney World, and I am on my way to finding it. But this may be the best fried chicken in Disney World. This is their Art's famous fried chicken, his signature recipe, buttermilk brine for 24 hours, then perfectly fried, served with creamy mashed potatoes, a cheddar drop biscuit, and, of course, some love. I actually added some cheese and bacon to my creamy mashed potatoes as well.
I didn't even know that was mashed potatoes when it came. I thought it was mac and cheese.
I thought it was, their mac and cheese is really good, but we don't want to overdo it again.
I already ate too many pickles, but I had to keep going. I'm having a great time, by the way.
The atmosphere in here is great, and you get a mix of dark and white meat chicken here.
There wasn't as much crunch and crisp on this bite.
Last time I feel like it was like half breading, but it definitely looks like less breading this time around.
It's nice and juicy on the inside, but this one wasn't, like, honestly, the fried pickles had more of a crunch than the chicken. I'm gonna give it an 8.
All right, are you gonna try any mashed potatoes, or are you gonna say those for me?
Are you gonna let me try them?
Of course, of course. I'm going for sharing, and I'm definitely taking a bite of that chicken sandwich that you got too.
They're not as smooth as I thought they would be. They do have like a little bit of like texture to them, like some grit to it. They are very good though, super buttery. I'm gonna give these an 8 as well too.
All right, so 8 for chicken, 8 for potatoes. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna go for the dark meat, Sam. Look how much breading is on this one. I feel like there's maybe a light breading in the other one. It's so crispy and juicy. I do feel like there's a little bit more flavor on the last fried chicken that we had here. This is still like really good. It reminds me a lot of the Disneyland fried chicken over at the Plaza restaurant over there. Although a bit more breading on here, a bit crispier.
Take a bite of the one I had because I felt like mine wasn't very crispy.
Well, let's look at the difference. Look at here, and look at here. A lot more breading on this one, but let me try the white meat too.
Still really good. It's just coming off of those fried pickles that were like insanely crunchy. I think I just was expecting a little more.
It's so juicy and moist though, and that's what you want from a fried chicken. Even the white meat. The white meat has a tendency to dry out. It's really good. I'm gonna go 9 for the fried chicken. I think it's amazing. Let me try these potatoes out now.
The potatoes are gritty though. Like they're not.
It's like grits.
Yeah, they're not smooth.
Those aren't potatoes. Those gotta be grits. Yeah, those are grits. I'm gonna try the biscuit now. I just made a mess of the biscuit. So cheesy and buttery. It's funny because they just confirmed those are grits. That I was doing all this B-roll of and everything. Look at these. These are gritty grits.
That's why I was like, wow, these aren't creamy.
You know. For grits, they're like good grits. I'm gonna give the grits a 7. Biscuit's very dry, so it's good to make a sandwich with like the moist meat out of. We had some gravy on there too. Biscuit, I'd give like a 6 too. Now these are the potatoes, Sam. These look like potatoes.
That's so funny though that I ate them like just like wow, they're very gritty potatoes.
Look how cheesy the cheese is on here too. The potatoes are so good. They remind me of what my mom made when I was a kid. My mom used to make mashed potatoes with like so creamy, tons of butter. She put a little milk in there, cream, to like make them very creamy. The bacon is so crispy. The cheddar cheese on top is sharp. That is a 10 of a mashed potato. Did I ever give the chicken a number? No. I did it. The chicken, I'm gonna give a 9 to. Close to perfect. I'm giving 10 to the Disneyland chicken. Yeah, I'm going 9 here, spiritually. All right, so next on the menu is the fried chicken sandwich. Basically kind of like the thing I had last time, or we just had, but as a chicken sandwich. It's buttermilk brine for 24 hours and hand-battered, dressed with hot sauce, aioli, iceberg lettuce, tomato, and bread and butter pickles. This thing looks delicious.
It's so good. There is a little bit of hot sauce on it, but it's not like smothered in it. It just gives it like this little kick, but not much. And this piece was extremely crispy, unlike the piece that I had on your platter. I actually prefer the sandwich over that, although those mashed potatoes do look really good.
Did the bread and butter pickles cool down the hot sauce a bit?
No, I don't think it cooled it. The hot sauce was so minimal. But the bread and butter pickles give it like a little, like that little vinegariness to it. Also, I love these barbecue chips. They're so good. And I feel like all the portions here are huge. Everything is shareable.
The chips too come with a remoulade that you can dip them in, but they have a little bit on top as well.
There is like an aioli on the sandwich, but there's not much of it. It's not like drenched in sauce. But the chicken doesn't need it. The chicken is so juicy on its own, like it doesn't need anything further. I'm gonna go 9.
9 for the whole thing? Nice. Has anything... Oh, no, I gave the deviled eggs a 10. I feel so privileged to have a wife who's willing to share. This thing looks so good.
I feel so privileged to have a husband who's gonna pay the bill. I'm team sandwich. I know like your mashed potatoes do look really good, but I'm team chicken sandwich.
I'm the opposite. I like the fried chicken more, but I think they're both really good. Try some chip with the remoulade. This is a perfect flavor combination. The chips and the chicken. The chicken is so crispy, very juicy. The very light hint of spice with the hot sauce. The bread and butter pickle is a little bit more vinegary, it's a little bit more bite. The brioche bun is just so soft and melts in your hand. And then the iceberg lettuce and tomato tastes very fresh. Quality, high-end chicken sandwich. You can tell it's like fried fresh.
Honestly, it looks beautiful in the camera. Like me just looking at it, I'm admiring it.
I'm gonna go 9 with that too. 9 for both forms of chicken. 10, and I did give the potatoes a 10 and the deviled eggs. So we've scored some 10s here today. But my most exciting item is next. Southern coleslaw, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's what you've all been waiting for. You're thinking, Jay, how's the coleslaw at Homecomin? Well, now we're gonna find out. It doesn't tell me what's in it, but it obviously some vinegar, some mayonnaise. This does look like a looser slaw than a tougher, more fresh slaw, but we'll see.
It's a loose slaw.
You can't judge a slaw by its cover. For me, way too much sugar. They poured sugar in this thing.
It's a southern. That's what they do here.
It tastes almost sweet. It does taste sweet. Too sweet for me. I would give this like a 5. It's not my top Disney slaw. So our Contempo Cafe slaw, another great slaw over at Fort Wilderness at the Hoop-de-Doo Musical Review. That's probably the top slaw right now. This is not a slaw I'd go out of my way for. But maybe I'm not having the best iteration. All right, we have retrieved the dessert menu. So they of course have a hummingbird cake here, a hot fudge bourbon brownie. That sounds very good. Shine cake, which is that's a cake soaked in moonshine, ladies and gentlemen. They also have ever glazed donuts. You can see down here their famous chocolate pecan pie, and for $24, for $10 extra, you can get a sample of 3. So the sampler actually comes with the hummingbird cake, chocolate pecan pie, and the shine cake. The shine is Art Smith's signature, so I think of course we have to get the sampler. Figured it's a southern establishment, so I had to get a sweet tea. This obviously is non-alcoholic. They make them here in-house. They're known for these sweet teas, and I can't have Sam get all the fun just having the drink, so I'm gonna try this drink, which is fun for the whole family. It's a nice little sweet thing to have after your dinner, I feel like. It almost feels like a dessert. It's very sweet. Strong tea flavor, obviously. It's very sweet, but also very good. I'm gonna go 9 with this. I would get this every time I come. I think it's great to have, like, if you have a big meal after dinner and you weren't having dessert, have this instead. But we are having dessert, so I'm just having double sugar.
We're having 3 desserts, actually.
But what about second dessert? All right, so we have retrieved the dessert sampler. This is definitely shareable. So this is the hummingbird cake, the chocolate pecan pie, and then the shine cake. I think, Sam, we'll start you off with that hummingbird cake. This is Chef Art's Southern specialty, combining pineapple banana cake with luxurious cream cheese frosting, served with vanilla bean ice cream.
And when you get the trio, they do give you smaller sizes than if you got the individual desserts.
Still pretty big, though.
Oh, no, it is still big, but just a spoiler, just to let you know.
So with Morimoto, the first place we went to, the desserts did not shine, and I felt like being Southern comfort food, this is the place the desserts were going to shine.
Holy cow. It's so good. The cream cheese, I don't always love cream cheese ice cream, but that when they say luxurious cream cheese icing, they really mean it. It's more like a sweet cream cheese than like having that sour cream cheese taste. The cake is so moist. The pineapple flavor, pineapple and coconut just go so well together. It almost feels light, even though this is definitely a sugary, over-the-top dessert. The ice cream is incredible too, the vanilla bean ice cream. I'm giving this a 10. Like, I don't know that this could get better, and I don't know what kind of mess I'm making.
All right, next dessert, chocolate pecan pie. All it says is a 100-year-old Smith family recipe served a la mode. So I guess you can just kind of combine it because they have ice cream over there too. This is what I think my favorite's gonna be.
They're both so good. They're both 10s. I feel like sometimes when you get trios, like one thing is really good and the other things are like okay, but like both things have like really just been really good.
All right, so this is the Shine Cake, Chef Art Smith's signature dessert, an adults-only butter cake soaked with moonshine syrup, served with seasonal fruit, grass streak, and a scoop of vanilla ice cream. I guess we're just combining this scoop of vanilla for all our boys here. Do you taste the alcohol on that? Like, is it very heavy?
It's pretty strong. You definitely taste it. The texture of this cake is like incredible. It's so like soft and moist. The alcohol flavor is strong though on that. And that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna give this one an 8. Oh my god, I taste the moonshine on my breath. Like, I feel it.
All right, it's my turn. I'm gonna start with the hummingbird cake. Tastes like Florida. It's so good. I'm eating more of it. I meant to stop, but I'll keep going.
The cream cheese icing.
The ratio of icing to cake is perfect. And you have great texture on the cake. It's sweet, but like you want it to be sweet because it's a hummingbird cake. That's a 10 out of 10, and like you said, this ice cream is like near perfection too. So this is what I was most excited for, like the whole day. Actually, since we even announced this series, I knew that they had a pecan pie here that was next level. It's been in the family for 100 years. It's gotta be good.
That's all. I didn't know what to say.
I love chocolate. I love pecan pie. It's like perfection, and the chocolate's so melty. Oh my gosh.
Right, it almost tastes warm. Like the middle layer is just so like gooey.
10 out of 10. That's gonna be my favorite out of 3. I already know that. All right, let's get a little tipsy with our moonshine cake.
I felt the cake more than I felt my drink. You're gonna feel like that moonshine flavor is just gonna like linger in your mouth.
You get it when you swallow. Blueberries are the perfect thing to combine with that, and the moonshine adds like a more moisture to the cake itself. Everything is delicious. I'm a chocolate pecan fan. That pecan pie is gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna give the moonshine cake an 8. I pretty much agree with your justification.
I love the texture of that cake. I almost would like to try it without the moonshine too, just because it is a good butter cake.
I think the moonshine gives it a little bit more pungentness. Well, actually, yeah, I just got a little bit more moonshine on my tongue. Yeah, it must be in the berries too. But yeah, the pie. I gotta come back. Oh, and the cake. I'm gonna come back here for this whole thing. It's so good. Dessert has been 10 out of 10. This one, as between Morimoto and here, this is winning the dessert war so far. So Sam, is Chef Art Smith's Homecoming the best restaurant in all of Disney Springs?
Yes.
Really? We haven't eaten at the other 3 yet, so I usually she always says, okay, I don't know. So far, it's, really good.
That's gonna be a really hard to beat.
Especially because the service was so good there. Sometimes it's hard to, like, I mean, service at all these restaurants are great, but you have to find those places with exceptional service where the person who is providing you service knows the menu, knows what's in it, and service was great there. Also, the aesthetic. Great music. I'm not sure if you guys heard it all. Hopefully you didn't, because then we would get copywritten. Also, there's like a bunch of cookbooks that they're selling there with Chef Art Smith on them. You can see kind of the open kitchen back there.
It feels very Florida in there.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, I think it's like the perfect Disney Springs restaurant.
Yeah, the rustic aesthetic, the tin roof. It sits like kind of right on the lake at Disney Springs, almost looking like a swamp-esque restaurant in Central Florida. Also, I mean, it's in Florida. The celebrity chef is from Florida.
He still lives in Florida.
Yeah, everything comes together. What was your favorite thing that you ate? Favorite savory food first?
Oh, my sandwich, the chicken sandwich, I thought was incredible.
Really? You gave that a 9 though, right?
Yeah, I still really liked it.
Well, I thought the potatoes were my favorite.
Oh, the mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Those are a 10 for me.
Those were fire.
Yeah, definitely recommend getting a little cheese, a little bacon on your mashed potatoes there. Lots of buttery, delicious goodness. Favorite sweet?
The pie.
Yeah, the pecan pie.
But the hummingbird cake, I don't know. They're both 10s.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick one, I guess I would go with the pie.
There's a reason that pie was in his family for 100 years. Mrs. Your great-great-grand Smith or whoever had created that pie, you were doing amazing things. Love the aesthetic in there. The food was so good. We hadn't been there in so long. Yeah. I really just hope I'm not full for 2 days like last time.
I think we might be headed there.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
starchy,
glad
very
though
fun
that
food.
we didn't do what we did last time, because last time we had the biscuits, we had the donuts, like it was like
too much.
Really terrible stomachache.
Yeah, I'd say like you can eat healthy there, but there were some like healthy dishes on the menu I saw with the mahi mahi and the...
There also, I was considering getting it. It was like a char grilled chicken with avocado.
So you can eat healthy, but why eat healthy when you're in Homecomin? You know, like it's that Southern comfort food. So if you're gonna go there, just, you know, be nice.
So make sure you're not doing anything after, unless it's like if you're just having a chill evening where you're just gonna walk around Disney Springs, okay, but like don't, if you have plans, no.
Well, we still have Boathouse, Wolfgang Puck, and Haleo in this journey, so it's gonna be hard to beat Homecomin. And if you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Liking will really help our channel grow. It pushes this video out into the stratosphere of the YouTube algorithm, helps other people find the video. Subscribing, it also helps our channel grow. Hit the bell notifications so that way you're notified every time when videos come out, which is when, Sam?
Every Monday and Thursday at 12 p.m.
Thanks so much for watching. Don't count the days.
Doing the days count.
We will see you next time. That's all, folks. I mean, look at it. It looks like a little swamp shack, you know, but like a cool swamp shack. With beautiful foliage.
Nice swamp shack.
Yeah, and look at the palm trees they have surrounding it. It's like the perfect... one of the perfect restaurants here for the landing section.
Like Adirondack chairs in the front that you can wait at. There's also outdoor seating. It is a very hard reservation to get, though. This is the hardest one for me to find. We had to eat at 3:30 today, which I'm fine with because I'm going to be full till probably 3:30 in 2 days from now. So, and also look at the way the sun like glistens off the water here. The people you see scrolling up on the screen, those are our members. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity for helping us fund this channel. If you have an interest in a membership, we have tiers as low as $1.99 a month with differing perks like early access to videos and credits credentials like you're seeing right now. We also have upper tier perks. If you want to learn more about our membership program, check out the join button below. You can learn all about those tiers, those perks. I want to give a special thank you to them and their generosity, but also I want to give a special thank you to you and each and every single one of you who like, comment, subscribe, engage with these videos in any way. It helps us make more of them, and we feel incredibly privileged to be able to eat at Homecomin and be full for 2 days straight and make these videos for you guys. We're very lucky to be here. And as always, keep it going for Frank.